Hey guys, NightmareX505 here. I know what you're thinking. NightmareX, it's been a month! Where are you? To that I say, I've been busy playing video games and hanging out with my friends and family. I mean, come on, the description on my channel should say enough. Anyways, as you all may know, Phase 4 Chara got a whole new redesign. But this video isn't just gonna cover that. No. This video is a deep dive into Phase 4 Chara. It all started around 2018. The first version of Phase 4 was allegedly public. However, there is one main problem with this one version. Out of all the 3 different Phase 4 Chara versions, this one had the least information. This is all we have of it, just a screenshot of the sprite. But if I had to guess, it was probably just a faster Phase 3 that was reskinned. This also might have been a thing where Walone struggled to add it in, so that might mean that it never actually existed in game. But yeah, unfortunately this is all we have in terms of information on this version. Around 1.3 through 1.4 of Bonetail, Phase 4 Chara came back. Silently though, this time, instead of being announced. At this time, everyone thought that Phase 3 Chara was the strongest phase of Chara. But boy, were they wrong! There was a rare Easter egg, rumored to have a 1 in 1,600 chance of even spawning, which was practically gambling. I remember from personal experience, while playing as Papyrus, it has suddenly just jump scared me, running at me, blitzing speed, screen darkening everything, the laughter too. Now keep in mind, I was literally only 11 years old, so you best say I was absolutely terrified. I remember that memory surprisingly clear. I said, "What's happening? Why is Frisk laughing?" And literally screaming my lungs out. It was funny, because it was late at night too, so that did not help. I was playing Bonetail at the middle of the night, and then just that happened. I even recall a bad review being made by a scared child saying, "Chara was really scary and laughed," or something along those lines. But what was even more baffling was that nobody believed us. Nobody believed us. No one. Phase 4 Chara was quite literally the Bigfoot of Bonetail. Bigfoot! You know, the monkey caught in the woods. That's how mysterious it was. See, the thing is, at this time, nobody knew that you had to literally gamble to get the secret. So people like myself, claiming it was real, often got dismissed and labeled as liars. After a good 2 years, we got first evidence of its existence in the Rewaste Games Discord server. A deleted user posted this, reading, "Here's a sketch of Phase 4 Chara when you see it for the first or second time, depending on your luck." This left many asking questions. 5 months after that, May 13th, 2023, the same deleted user posted this, showing a custom sprite of Phase 4 Chara he made. Feel free to pause if you want to read that. But as you can tell, a lot of people had no idea it was real, let alone had no idea that people like myself saw it because, like stated before, We were usually brushed off as scared little kids who just saw Phase 3 and over-dramatized it or something. And it wasn't until May 19th of 2023 that a video uploaded by Ace the Pixel was when we first got a look at this phase of Chara. It was able to block every attack, taking 0 damage. However, the sprite for it didn't show, only the icon. But a bunch of people, including myself, commented that we were always telling the truth and never lied. After that though, information on it as far as I know went stagnant for the rest of the year. Until one guy on YouTube, on July 13th, 2024, made the Bonetail 1.6 review. Finally felt the need to show proof of its existence. This user was a good friend of mine named Insert Uncreative Name Here. Also, if you've made it this far, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subs before 2026, so I would greatly appreciate it. Like the video too if you want.
I am worried.
Why?
For a while, it was believed to be absolutely unbeatable. And you know, to a degree, the Bonetail community and I were right. Until the unthinkable happened.
Jesus Christ! Huh? No. No way! What?
Apparently, the reason for this is because of an HP swapping bug in 1.4 and 1.5 that made killing Frisk and / or Chara easier at times. Not long after, a popular Bonetail YouTuber named LMG31 posted a video with custom sprites. This is Impossible Chara. It basically looks like Phase 4 Chara. The front sprite might be different though, because, you know, it's different than old Phase 4 Chara. As you can tell, this is Chara's more analog horror / virus powered form, and it's similar to VHS Sans. Impossible Chara is a lot faster than any other versions we've covered on this video so far, so I imagine the damage is pretty much the same as Phase 3's as well. Fast forward to now. I was talking to insert uncreative name here, and he showed me the sprite sheet for Phase 4's redesign. Now bear in mind, this was before 1.7's alpha, so we got early seats to how things look. In fact, little off topic, but the two of us actually know a lot of things that we cannot disclose, this just simply due to the fact that we do not want to spoil anything. Back on track though, the current version of Chara is terrifying. I will just provide a little exclusive footage to you guys just to showcase how incredibly overpowered this new one is. And trust me, it's unkillable! Well, as you can tell, it's overpowered. But you may ask, Nightmarix, what about King Pig's Azrael custom? Yeah. That's what happens when insert uncreative name here. Well, that's what happened when he tried to use it. Yikes. But yeah, not even the strongest custom in Bonetail could even take it out. Now let me go over what this version can do. It cruises at you without warning, and no matter the HP, will always one-shot you. There's quite literally nothing you can do. I forgot to mention, but you also can't hurt it either, as it will either slash your attacks or block your attacks. In other words, you try to use a blaster, oh well, I'll just slash that, and it completely ignore it. Either that or, oh well, I will block it. There's nothing you can do about it. And it will just get through all of your defenses. You aren't killing this thing. It's impossible. Soul attacks, by the way, they don't apply to it. They do nothing to it. Nothing. Nothing! So, you may have noticed, if you have sharp eyes, that Papyrus's spaghetti seems to slow it down. So, that could be used if somebody tried to create a modded custom that could possibly counter this version of Chara and maybe even kill this version of Chara. But honestly, with how overpowered it is, I don't see that even happening. I just don't see it happening. Hi, so you've made it to the end of the video. I just want to say thanks for watching, and if you haven't already earlier, subscribe. Anyways, goodbye. Have a nice day.